All right. We anything else before we jump into this next video? Because this is the real one. This is the one that is turning even lots of Muslims against him. People who were I saw this in the comments of the video. There are people saying, "I believed Aisha," or "I was on." I mean, I believe Aisha was lying. I believed hijab until this. This is really messed up. So for some people, the AI stuff didn't do it. The photoshopping didn't do it. The blackmailing a sheikh, that's the one where they're like, huh. Because now keep in mind, now they have someone else's testimony that's not Aisha and not her dad. Now they've got someone else in here. And like, well, why would this guy be lying? Why would this guy be making this up? So there are people looking at this going, now we actually think hijab was lying.
Yeah, just one quick thing related to that super chat there with Muhammad Hijab, narrating about himself, saying, "Oh, he seems a very smart guy," or whatever. It kind of actually does that in the video. Towards the end, why it's trying to give an excuse for why Muhammad Hijab won't do a mubahala. It's like, Muhammad Hijab has 1.29 million subscribers and he has 400 million video views. And these other channels, they have small numbers of subscribers and views. So why would he do a mubahala? So this kind of just like trying to make him sound really important, too important to fail, I guess.
Yeah, that's just... Oh, go ahead.
Sounds like a narcissist. It sounds like a narcissist. That's a typical narcissist playbook. Like, I'm so wonderful. I have 1.2 million subscribers. Da da da.
Yeah, and it's just ridiculous because I'm so important. Yeah, that's why you should be concerned with restoring your reputation. And she's challenging you to a mubahala, and we've seen you challenge people to mubahala before. And so, to defend yourself and expose her as the liar, what are you supposed to do from an Islamic perspective? Everyone's believing her now, hijab. The people who are siding with you are the people who are like just your mindless followers who don't even care what you do. You could be going out and doing and treating every Muslim on the planet like a total prostitute. They wouldn't care. So those are the people who are on your side. Do you want to show other people, the rest of the ummah, that you are not in the wrong here? Well, how would you do that? Mubahala, or sue her for lying. But all we see is her coming after you and you backing down like a little coward and putting out fake AI stuff and so on and posting this on a different channel, and you're too stupid to keep it quiet that it's to get people to believe that it's not your channel. You blurt out that it's your channel and it's your video and stuff, and then you go into panic mode once you find out it's illegal. It's like Andrew Tate. When Andrew Tate was bragging about this stuff, yeah, I did it, yeah, I did it, yeah, I did it, yeah, I did it, yeah, I did it. And then, oh, wait, it's illegal? Oh, that's not me, that's not me, that was all a lie, that was all a lie. That's like hijab. Yes, I released this video. Hey, hijab, it's illegal if you're actually like, no, that's not me, that channel has no connection to me. This is pathetic. Oh, boy. This amateur hour. Ugh. Okay. Let's check out this new video, guys. And again, you've seen all this stuff so far. The worst in the minds of many Muslims will be what's about to happen right now. The blackmailing a poor, innocent sheikh.
What you're about to witness will shake you. It will anger you. And it will leave you in shock. It is disturbing. It is raw. It is real. This is not just about deception or a scandal. This is about spiritual betrayal, blackmail, and a cover-up at the highest levels of our religious dawah scene. And it's time you heard the full truth. It is the catalyst which forced us to make the difficult decision of going public. But before I begin, I want to quickly address a recurring question throughout our presentation of this case. Why have you not released everything all at once? There is a simple answer, but it is rooted in exercising wisdom and employing strategy while handling this rather complex case. When we first interacted with Hijab, it became abundantly apparent that he was using deception and intimidation tactics paired with veiled threats. He came prepared to play a dirty game, one that would entail coercion, trickery, lies, and doing everything in his capacity to suppress the truth and save his reputation.
Sounds exactly like Muhammad Hijab. So your read on him has been entirely correct. By the way, I like the way they've gone about this. For the people saying, why aren't you releasing everything all at once? Keep in mind, if they had released everything all at once, Hijab basically would have been forced to admit it at the beginning. right? He would have realized I can't deny all this, and he would have just said, yeah, I did it, and so on, and then tried to handle things with his wife. By releasing it slowly, and he doesn't know everything they have, and he doesn't know whom he has successfully blackmailed and silenced as well, and he doesn't know what they actually screenshotted of his disappearing messages and so on. By releasing it slowly, it actually got him to lie. Because every time they release something, he's like, ha, that's all they have on me, therefore I can lie about this. And then they come out with something that exposes him as a liar for that. And then, oh, well, if that's all they have, then I can say this. And then they expose him for that. And so this has been flawless as far as I can tell. The way Behind Veils has been going about this so far, especially trying to deal with things behind the scenes. And then it doesn't work, and then they slowly start it, and then they're contacting him, trying to get him to deal with it behind the scenes. He's insulting and threatening them, and he'll destroy you, and he'll destroy her and stuff, and even talking about how this is going to affect her kid and so on. Like horrible, horrible, horrible deception and manipulation. And with that, I'd have to say I can't see how they could have done this any better. As far as like exposing this guy, this has been flawless from their side. Job side, not so much. Like I can't imagine how you could be any dumber. Like how could you possibly be any stupider in how you've handled this?
Hence why we made the decision to slowly release the various elements of this case. And what happened from the beginning was exactly what we had expected, but on a level we could never have fathomed. With each video that was released, whether it was a proxy AI video on behalf of Mohammed Hijab or the vindictive and vicious attacks from Adi Dawa, they began unraveling their real nature and deceitful claims. The recurring theme of each video became crystal clear, and it is something I had forewarned in my very first video, that they would resort to character assassination in an attempt to deflect from the allegations on deck.
And with the character assassination, so that's what it looks like he's about to do. That they're about to do that with Sheikh Tarana, right? That's what it looks like, or at least they're threatening it. So, poor.
Yeah. Incidentally, the video that Ali Dawa that put out attacking Salman, the guy on the screen here, all of the comments are just like, this is really shameful. I was your fan. I'm unsubscribing, stuff like that. To Alibaba's benefit, it has barely any views. It has like, I don't know, a third or 10% of his usual views. But those who have watched it, almost 100%. Like I went through every comment, and it was like maybe like 1 or 2% that were supporting him. All the rest, to the point where he posts a pinned message that says, I know that all the Christians have come in and invaded my comment section, but just in case there's an actual Muslim here, know that I'm in the right.
I just don't understand how they think this tactic is working still at this point. Like, you know, every time Salman releases a video, oh, this is the end, this is what we got on them, but nobody's believing them anymore. Like this whole tactic of trying to have dirt and this and that, people aren't buying it anymore.
And that's why it's so crazy that, like, I mean, you got to be able to read the room and realize this isn't working. And it sounds like they have no plan B. We'll just keep attacking. We'll just keep attacking in all directions. Hang on. I think we got Abdullah here. Let's see. Yo, how you doing?
Hey. Sorry about being late. It's been a day. Good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, perfect.
All right. So, yep, we're just, we went through Thaddeus's new video, and we went through the AI video from Behind Veils exposing the fake AI. And now we're just starting the video about these guys blackmailing a sheikh. And we're kind of talking about how crazy it is that after they've been exposed on all this stuff, after like people are turning against them and like their comments are filled with, the comment section are filled with, dude, this is bad. This is messed up what you're doing here. Sounds like they're going to keep going through with it. And that they're going to, so they tried to trash Aisha's reputation, then tried to trash the Behind Veils guys' reputations. And now it's, we're going to go after Sheikh Tarana. And for anyone who's wondering why, we've already seen one, Mohammed Hijab's trying to keep his wife in the dark because she will run off with his kids again. So that's one. Wants to keep her in the dark. Two, he's actually broken the law repeatedly and can be sued. In fact, she may be about to do that. It might be, hey, let's let the Islamic Council of Europe or whatever make their decision, but after that I'm gonna sue this guy for lying and doing this AI stuff and so on. But beyond all that, apart from all that, Hijab has admitted that probably 85% of these Dawa guys are all doing these like polygamous marriages, and so they're all doing this. They're all doing these. I mean, why do you think they do shows defending secret second marriages and so on? They're doing that. They're doing that. They're defending this stuff so that when people find out about this, oh, what are you doing? You got this secret second wives and stuff. They've already defended it. But guess what? If all these guys are doing this messed up stuff behind the scenes, they are on the verge of like another Me Too. Now, you had Mosque Me Too after the Me Too movement started a few years ago. You had Mosque Me Too where people were talking, all these women were talking about like being molested while taking the pilgrimage to Mecca and stuff like this, and what they do, at the Kaaba and stuff, and how there's all these guys constantly groping them even when they're walking circles around the Kaaba. So it's like the sexual assault capital of the world. But they don't want something like that, right? Sometimes it just takes one woman to come forward and then other women come forward in solidarity and so on. And so I guarantee you all the Dawa guys are in panic mode because no matter how they treat these women, they can always make it clear that if you ever come forward and try to expose us, we have way more followers on our side than you do. And we will rain down fire on you, and you will come out with your reputation absolutely destroyed in the Muslim community. Your family will disown you. We will destroy your reputation. Everyone will think you are a deranged prostitute by the time we're done. So if a Dawa guy has treated you horribly, do you even want to come forward about it? No, you're just like, let me take the L and go live my life. I do not want to be exposed by these guys. And that's exactly what will happen if I ever say one word about them. If Aisha actually takes down one of the top Dawa guys on the planet just by speaking the truth and exposing him, that sends a very clear message to other women. As long as you have the truth on your side and you do not back down from these guys and you don't let them push you around and bully you into silence, you can actually win and expose them and keep them from doing this to other women. And so the Dawa guys, they know this. We cannot let this succeed. We can't. And so that's probably one of the reasons Ali Dawa is so strict on this. Ali Dawa is probably doing this stuff too, and he's probably in full panic mode that someone's going to expose him for it too. If they weren't so evil, people might feel bad for them. Gosh, these poor guys are stuck. They're about to be exposed. All right, we ready to go back to this video?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Powerful.
Subhanahu wa ta'ala warns us about the day of judgment in Surah An-Nur.
Oh my goodness. I don't care about all the moaning and stuff like that, but I don't know what's copyrighted as far as if this counts as music or not. So I'll just read it here.
Yeah, it's happened to me. I've actually got flagged. One of my old videos had Quran music. I was gonna say Quran in it.
Music is haram. Music is haram. Okay, so you're saying this stuff does count as far as YouTube is concerned. It's in the music category.
They license it. The site is license it and could be copyright. So I would skip it and be careful. Yeah.
All right, I
don't know this particular one, but some of them are. So
yeah, better safe than sorry. So I'll just read this. Yeah. On a day when their tongues, their hands.
Because you're scared. The kafir is scared of the Quran.
They will hear the Quran, and they know that they will all convert if they hear the Quran.
See, it is a proof.
He's trying to cover up the Quran from all his followers because they would convert if they heard it.
You're scared.
Yeah, guys, if you want to hear the Quran, go over to Hijab's video where he just reads the Quran for like 45 minutes or something, and then you can go take a shower afterwards because you'll need one. But the verse says, on a day when their tongues, their hands, and their feet will bear witness against them as to what they used to do. Wait, that's it? Huh. Okay, that's it. Oh, there we go. On that day, Allah will give them their just penalty in full, and they will come to know that Allah alone is the ultimate truth. Okay, that was it. Those are the verses that were powerfully sung. All right.
Is not a deceit that has been concealed until the day of judgment, but rather it is one where their evilness and transgressions have continued to unravel before our very own eyes. Back in August of 2024, we were contacted by his sister, one we have referred to with the alias of Sister Aisha. She came forward with a painful and deeply complex account of a marriage with Muhammad Hijab, one that involved deception, full secrecy, and left her feeling used by being tricked into a hotel marriage. Over the next 8 months, we did not rush to conclusions. We questioned her story multiple times from every angle. We scrutinized the evidence, text messages, narrative recordings, and alleged witness statements. We spoke with a sheikh who confirmed his knowledge of the marriage. Allow me to repeat that. We spoke with a sheikh who confirmed his knowledge of the marriage.
Is that Sheikh Tirana or a different sheikh?
It is Sheikh Tirana. They're going to talk about it later on in the video, but yes. And he actually confirmed quite a lot of information about it, not just that, as Hijab has alleged, that, oh, Aisha came to him and gave a story, but no, he did his own investigation, figured out who one of the witnesses was, got them to confirm that it happened, and then kind of confronted Hijab about it and got into trouble with Hijab as a result.
So this is making actually an important point, because they're talking about how they went about it versus how, Muhammad Hijab and Ali Dawa went about it. And they're like, guys, before we ever came public with it, we already had confirmation from a sheikh. We knew this has happened. We knew this. So when we heard you guys lying about it, and we knew we had confirmation from a sheikh, not just from Aisha. We had Aisha, we had her dad confirming that Muhammad Hijab was talked to him and wanted to pursue his daughter in marriage, and we had a sheikh who acknowledges stuff. That's before we ever went public with any of this stuff. So we knew what was going on, and you guys started lying about it, which has caused it. Seems like Behind Veils has done everything as correctly as they possibly can. I cannot think of one word of criticism about how they've handled this entire situation. So
we tried to reach out to the Wakil. He gave us ambiguity. And above all, we contacted Muhammad Hijab directly. What we received wasn't just denial, it was hostility, intimidation, and veiled threats. Rather than resolve matters privately, he dared us to go public. We refused to expose him, but what you're going...
What an idiot. Well, fine, go public then, see what happens. We're seeing what happens, Hijab. We're seeing what happens. Oh,
to hear today is why we were left with no other option. Instead of denying the marriage outright, Hijab and his ally Ali Dawa launched a series of smear campaigns. They discredited Aisha, they deliberately misconstrued Dr. Abu Aya, and they viciously slandered me. They tried to frame us as conspirators fueled by ulterior motives. They demanded a level of evidence that no secret marriage could ever easily produce.
You're saying that Muhammad Hijab had a secret marriage? Well, bring forth your 50 witnesses if you are truthful.
Especially when it was conducted with deliberate and meticulous concealment. They resorted to presenting a photoshopped and fabricated screenshot as evidence in an effort to disqualify the credibility of Sister Aisha. And then, just this past week, they released an AI deepfake voice recording pretending to be Sister Aisha and a supposed confession she made to some random AI mufti who apparently wanted to remain anonymous. This was debunked and proved.
Confession to a random AI mufti. That's funny.
It was funny because it was like, why would the mufti need to hide his name? Why is he scared? Why is he scared of Sister Aisha? Like, what does it even make sense? Anonymous mufti is like with a blurred face of them generic brown looking guy.
Yeah, and we've had to disguise his voice. It's like, these guys are the worst at what they do. Oh boy.
Maliciously fabricated. And above all, they continue to weaponize a respected sheikh against us, against all of us, Muhammad Tirana. Who is Muhammad Tirana? He is the sheikh who had directly confirmed that the marriage between Muhammad Hijab and Sister Aisha did in fact occur.
Guys, this is crazy because from the little bit I see, they were the Hijab Ali Dawa side was using Sheikh Tarana for their side somehow.
They were trying to manipulate him into, taking the side, right? And so I think they probably hinted to him what would happen. I say they, but actually Muhammad Hijab, I don't know who else was involved. What would happen if he came forward, and then he apologized to Hijab in a very vague way, saying, "I'm sorry, I got involved, whatever." And then it seems like he wanted to tie up the loose ends. By the way, I want to say one more thing. I don't know if you know this. This AI voice note was sent to the European Council as evidence.
Whoa! Wait! So her fake AI confession, they sent it to the. So hang on.
Well, that's what the email claims.
Okay,
whether they actually sent it or not.
If so, guys, I mean, one, it's already illegal if you're posting these fake AI conversations and using this to slander somebody. That's already illegal. They can already be sued for that. If they're actually sending that to an Islamic court, they're just flat out bearing false witness in an Islamic Sharia court. And
so, according to this, hijab should be whipped. Whipped into submission.
Hey, if you guys don't have a if you don't have a videographer for the lashings that Muhammad Hijab is going to have to endure, all three of us right here, all of us right here, all of us, we volunteer. We're YouTubers. We're happy to make sure that other people understand the warning not to lie to the Islamic Sharia Council. We'll gladly help that. We'll help you guys with that.
And you know what? We'll be watching.
We'll be watching.
And
we'll be watching.
You know what else?
I'll be eating popcorn. Sorry.
Yeah. One more thing he did, Hijab. He said if I don't remember where he said this, but I think Salman said that Hijab demanded that unless he removes all his videos, like Salman, he won't cooperate with the council. So
wait, who said that? Who said that?
Hijab is forcing Salman to take down all of the videos before he's willing to work with the council.
Why?
Because I don't know exactly, but I'm assuming it's like, well, you wanted to deal with this privately to the court, so why are you making all of this stuff?
Wait. We tried to deal with this quietly. You chose deal with it publicly. You begged us for it. You said, let's deal with this publicly. And Ali Dawa in that video, in that leaked interview said, yeah, go ahead and expose these guys for what they're doing. And so now they actually do what you guys requested. And then it's, well, take out all your videos and let's handle this quietly. Yeah, you want to handle it quietly, hoping stuff never gets back to your wife, Hijab. It's too late for that, bud. It's too late. And matter of fact, if I were the behind veils guys, I'd be like, we ain't taking out nothing because we don't care. If you don't want to deal with it through the Sharia court, fine. We're fine handling this in the court of public opinion on this issue. We're happy to go to court too. If you're saying no, we have to cover all that. We have to help you cover up all this stuff that we've released already, so that you could go to court. No, too bad. That's on you though. Oh boy, what a joke.
Muhammad Hijab, along with Ali Dawa, presented voice notes from Sheikh Torana, claiming he was deceived by Sister Aisha. The goal? To undermine her credibility. But what they didn't expect, with all of their cunning tactics, their precision calculations, their
precision calculation, you're giving them a little too much credit here. They sound like idiots. Everything they've done so far is like the move of a complete idiot.
You know what I think?
What?
I think this is ChatGPT.
Oh, yeah?
It has a flair. It makes things sound very dramatic.
Yeah.
That's the feeling I have, yeah.
And with their surreptitious finanglings.
That sounds better.
Yeah, I know.
Suppressions and their wicked cover-up attempts was that the truth behind that same sheikh would eventually be unveiled. I want you to stop what you are doing. Stop multitasking. Take a break from eating dinner. Silence your phones. This is the part I need your undivided attention.
Everyone, stop what you're doing. If you're like cleaning your room and stuff like this while listening to this in the background, stop for this and pay attention. We need, I'm agreeing with him, undivided attention from everyone. Some people say that they have, they work in the evenings and stuff like this, and they just listen to us. Take a break. Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? If your boss isn't looking, take a break right now and just listen to this. This is important.
It's like we're in a movie theater.
Yeah. Put the popcorn down, everyone.